It's starting already, right?
It is.
As a young adult with immigrant parents, civic engagement is so important to me because I have the responsibility of honoring my parents' sacrifices and exercising my power to vote, which is a privilege that my parents yearned for back in Vietnam that they did not get.
Hello, my name is Jung Ngo and I was a 2024 Yes Camper. I believe that you should vote in order to help our future generation thrive in a better world.
Hi, my name is Amy and I'm from the Laverne community, and you should vote because you can make a difference.
I used to be personally someone who didn't care about voting, but somewhere, a flip switch in my mind where I realized, voting truly is a privilege. It is truly a privilege to be able to have the power to not only have your voice heard, but to have a way to better your community. And once that flip switched in my mind, I truly realized just how important and powerful voting is.
And please come out and cast your votes as a way to honor our families that came before us and create and form a strong voice for our community.
Your vote, your voice, your destiny.
Viet Vote Houston!
Viet Vote Houston!
Viet Vote Houston! Go to the movement! Viet Vote Houston! Yay! Viet Vote Houston! Yay!
Show to the ball with Viet Vote Houston!
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, on behalf of Viet Vote Houston, I would like to welcome you all and our special guests who are present here today to officially kick off our Get Out the Vote campaign starting this month. My name is Mai Nguyen, and I'm honored to be the moderator for today's program. First, I would like to introduce to you our 4 speakers for the Viet Vote Houston kickoff event today. First off, we have with us Dr. An Lan Nguyen, Executive Director for Institute of Civic Education in Vietnam, and she's also one of the co-founder of Viet Vote Houston campaign 3 years ago. We also have Ms. Tan Le, Board Chair of the Vietnamese Culture and Science Association, VCSA, and co-founded the Viet Vote Houston campaign in 2022. And they also just delivered a fantastic Viet Culture Fest event at the NRG Center this past Saturday. So congratulations. We also have Ms. Julie Trinh, a senior student at Rice University. She's also currently the co-president of the Vietnamese Student Association at Rice University. And last but not least, we have Mr. Kevin Nguyen, a senior student at the University of Houston. Is also an enthusiastic intern of Viet Vote Houston. So to kick off, we'll start with Dr. An Lan. Please give us an introduction of Viet Vote Houston and some of the highlights of your Get Out the Vote campaign for the last 2 years.
Hi, hello Mai, and thanks for the introduction, and hello everyone. Welcome to our first kickoff event for Viet Vote Houston. My name is An Lan Nguyen, as Mai already said. Actually, 3 years ago in 2022, we founded Viet Vote Houston as we received a grant from Houston in Action that really want to promote the AAPI vote in the city of Houston. And as you know, our Vietnamese community here in Houston, we have a population of about 200,000 strong. However, we only have about, as the past election, we have the total number of registered voters in our Vietnamese community is only about 70,000. And out of those 70,000, the average turnout, people who turn out to vote is only around 20% to 30%. and especially in presidential election, sometimes it went up to 40%. And again, it still missed a lot of opportunities for our community to actually practice our citizenship. So Viet Vote Houston, ISVN is collaborating with VCSA to establish a campaign that really focusing on increasing the total number of Vietnamese voters showing up at the poll. And I want to mention, also emphasize that this is completely nonpartisan. So our main goal is to promote voting in our communities. We do not promote any particular political party. And we're very happy to have today a section so that we can connect and kick off this election season.
You, Dr. Nlan. Thank you, Dr. Nlan. Sorry, my mic kept going in and out. Thank you so much for the sharing. Next off, we have Ms. Tan Lee, who once again, congratulations on the Viet Culture Fest at the NGR Center this past Saturday. I heard many positive compliments about it. So please introduce yourself and share VCSA role in the Viet Vote Houston.
Thank you, Mai, and hello, everybody. It's a fun activity that we have at Viet Vote Houston for Viet Vote Houston at the Viet Culture Fest last Saturday. It's a well-received program, and also recruiting and promoting a lot and sharing a lot of information for voting. Especially last Saturday, we have a very diverse group of attendees and a lot more younger people to attend the Culture Fest. So I think that's a great way to launching and preparation for this kickoff. A little bit about VCSA. Vietnamese Culture and Science Association was founded in 1990, and as a part of the mission, we have the component of the civic engagement and civic participation. Our goal is also this along the line that exercise your right, help the community to vote and raise your voices to be able to help the community to grow better. So in 2022, Dr. Amlan and also the grant that we received from Houston in Action encouraged us to step and to get involved in finding the Viet Vote Houston. With us, our members and also target members, as well as the community we serve, more from the 18 to 35. So it's a very foundation for the younger voter. However, I'm not sure how many of them going to be registered to vote or actually show up at the poll. So hoping to have the kickoff today and also for the next 2 more months, we're going to be able to encourage everybody to show up and to vote at this election.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Tunley. Now, Julie and Kevin, can you please introduce yourself and your role in Viet Vote Houston campaign in this upcoming election?
Sure thing. Hello, everyone. My name is Julie Trin, and I'm currently a senior studying Vietnamese studies and cell biology at Rice University. I am also currently the co-president of the Rice Vietnamese Students Association, a proud partner with Viet Vote Houston every year. And I am very honored to attend this talk show, and I'm very excited to contribute to the Viet Vote Houston campaign alongside my organization of over 300 members in the upcoming weeks for this election season.
Great. Thank you, Julie. Well, hey everyone. My name is Kevin Nguyen, and I'm currently a senior at the University of Houston majoring in biology. This August, to be specific, I had the amazing opportunity to be a part of the Youth Empowerment Camp, or the YES Camp, ran by Viet Vote Houston. And I was so inspired by the spirit of civic engagement of our youth leaders, so that I joined Viet Vote Houston as an intern to be more involved and create more changes that we want to see in our Vietnamese community.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. So now back to Dr. Nlan. Can you please share with us some of the achievements Viet Vote Houston has accomplished in the past 2 years? And what did you learn from the past 2 years? And what are in store for the 2024 election?
In the past 2 years, we have worked tirelessly, and we are very grateful for the partnership, not just with VCSA, but also the partnership of more than 20 community organizations around Houston, from Vietnamese Student Association to clubs, professional organizations like Vietnamese Nursing Association, Vietnamese American Pharmacists Association, or Vietnamese American Physician Medical Association, to the other senior clubs, like senior organizations. So it's the whole community that we're working with. However, the result is still pretty modest, and we will continue. Actually, last year, I want to share some number, because we learned from the first year that we didn't measure enough. So the second year we learned, and we were able to measure some of the outcome. We were able to reach about 63,626 people throughout the campaign last year. And out of this, we were able to bring about 6,199 voters to the poll. And you can see the ratio has not been that great, right? We still have a lot of work to do. But out of these 6,199 voters, 5,000 of them have not voted before. Our main goal is, how can we create a sense of urgency, create a sense of commitment from our community? Because actually our vote is our voice. Without our vote, we don't have a power, we don't have a voice. And that message has carried around. So that helped us to achieve some result. One of the highlights of Viet Vote Houston so far, especially this summer, like Kevin already mentioned, is it was the first time we organized the Youth Empowerment Summit, which we call Yes Camp, at YMCA Camp Coolan. And we serve about 60, we have about 100 campers, but 60 of them are youth leaders from 6 different youth organizations. And it has been a wonderful experience. This was the first time we create a camp environment where all the youth and the young people get engaged and be excited about get out the vote, and really focus on discussing some strategies that we're going to apply in the upcoming weeks in order to attract more young voters, as Kevin and Julie has mentioned about. So we're very excited about the result, and we really look forward to working with all of these youth groups in the upcoming weeks in order to get out the vote from our young voters population. And I think the best way to share with you what happened at the camp would be just an excerpt, a video clip that sharing with you some best moments that we had at the Youth Empowerment Summit, the Yes Camp.
Before we get started, I wanted to check in with all of you. I know it's been a very long day, right? It's been a long day, but thank you for showing up. I get it. Life can be challenging. It can be extremely hard, but each and every one of you get up each morning, force yourself out of bed sometimes, and put a smile on your face.
You guys are our future. You guys are our future. That's huge. You have so much power in you to make such big, impactful change. This weekend, just being 3 days, these are 3 powerful days that will stay with you. The friendships that you've built here will stay with you. All the friendships I've had in the staff, I'm so honored, truly touched and honored to call you guys my friends.
So, what is Impactive? So, Impactive is a digital platform designed to enhance your voter outreach efforts for your campaigns and organizations. It provides tools for grassroots organizing, voter engagement, communication, and it allows you to connect with users and voters and mobilize those voters. So as you can see right here, it's an all-in-one platform of tools for outreach, organizing, engagement.
Fight for free society! Fight, 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 fight!
Can we get one more big round of applause for the Falcon Freedom Fighters? Harder! Incredibles! Give it one more big round of applause for the incredible votes!
We have election day coming up soon, and we have to vote. It's just around the corner. Voting is not just our right, but our superpower. Right, everyone?
Right here, right now. We'll all vote, and we'll get at least one person to vote with us. Together, we can change the world.
The power to vote is in our hands. When we vote, we decide our future. Oh, take away!
The team with the best energy, the Spider Supporters! Hey!
Freedom isn't free, and we all have a role to play in shaping the future.
Many people feel disconnected from the political process, but every vote counts and can lead to real change. By staying informed and voting, you help shape the policies that affect your daily life.
I guess it's time for us to take action. Thanks for the wake-up call, Wonder Warriors.
That's the spirit. Together we can make a difference. Remember, your voice matters.
And always remember the values of gratitude, respect, accountability, courage, and engagement.
From the bottom of my heart, I hope that you guys all had fun during these 3 days, connected with your roots, made new friends, and ultimately realized that you have now become a part of the first ever Yes family. Please, I encourage y'all all to keep in touch with each other. Reach out to those who weren't able to get into touch with during camp, and keep us in mind when you're planning your summer next year. Go on, make a change in the world, and be the superheroes that we guys taught you to be.
I am a miracle! I am unique! I am awesome! I am strong! I am love!
Oh, wow. What a great experience. Brought back so many great memories. I still remember that the energy was so high, and it was the very first time that I noticed that the youth were discussing about voting and get out the vote in such a passionate way. So congratulations to the Viet Vote Houston team and the Yes Camp for organizing such an amazing event.
I still has the goosebump watching this movie because it reminds so much good memories of the camp. And we hope that this is just the beginning. The spirit will continue into the upcoming weeks so that we can really realize the power of our youth and our young voters in our communities.
Yes, for sure. Jitan, Ms. Tan, did you want to share anything else about the experience at Yes Camp?
Or you can see my face all smiling throughout the video. And you could see that the momentum start there, and it will be carried on by the other 6 group in the community. They are leaders of smaller group in their church, in their school, in their temple, in their community center that we actually be able to recruiting them at the Yes Camp. The idea is there, the creativity is there. However, we continue to support them so that they will spread the message straight out to their family, to the community, to the school where they go. And hopefully we will have a better turnout this time for the Asian community and especially for the Vietnamese community in Pacific.
Thank you. How about you, Julie and Kevin? What are some of your thoughts when you came back from the Yes Camp?
Yes, thank you so much for asking, Mai. So actually, ever since Yes Camp ended, I saw how easy it is to start a voters encouragement program on my own just by learning and taking action by the examples of the motivated individuals I have met since at Yes Camp. And in fact, ever since returning to my Rice University community, I have started a civic engagement team as a part of my Rice University Vietnamese Students Association, where actually this past Tuesday, as a part of the National Voter Registrations Day, which was on September 17th, my Rice VSA and I held this event where we called it Bun Bao and Ballots. And during this event, we gave out Vietnamese steamed buns or bun bao. And to those who have registered to vote and have pledged to vote in the upcoming election. And as a result of this event, we have collected over 125 pledge cards from the Rice community at large and have registered over 10 Rice University students and faculty. And just like by the sheer number of meeting everyone from the whole voter event, I was amazed at the sheer volume of Rice owls who came out in support of just this event, not just for the Bun Bao, right? And because of Yes Camp and seeing the fruits of my hard work in serving this community and civic engagement, I feel very compelled to promote a sense of commitment to get out the vote to all members of our organization and to all students, not only at Rice, but to students all across the Houston area.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Bun Bao ballot. I love it. How about you, Kevin?
That was amazing, Julie. I'm so glad seeing Rice students, getting out there and getting more voters signed up. So for me, I was lucky enough to be the game staff for Yes Camp, and while it's working, I had a blessing just interacting and getting to know with all these students or campers, and I could really feel their energy and enthusiasm for the camp. And this camp really helped me realize that our youth have so much potential to create the positive changes in our community, just like what Julie just did. But all of this starts with being inspired and being engaged to get out there and even show up. So what we're doing for Viet Vote Houston is that we're planning to get to have a few text banking, phone banking, and canvassing with other teams so that we can get more people to go out and vote in the upcoming elections.
Awesome. Wow, that sounds really exciting. You guys are doing a lot of things. And now I know we only have less than 47 days away from the election day. What are some of the things that you think have to get
Okay, so basically, we have a lot to do in the upcoming weeks, and we need all the help that possible. So actually, beside the phone banking, text banking that we will schedule nearly every other day from now until the election, please help us to promote for friends. If you have friends, families who have not registered to vote, please encourage them to register to vote. It's very easy. You just contact Harris Votes and get I think that the registration vote, or contact some of us, some of our intern. I believe that Julie and Kevin and a lot of our interns also already took the training. So register to vote before October 7, because October 7 would be the deadline for voter registration. And after that, you just get ready for the election season. And we have early election that will happen from October 21st to November 1st. So for all of these time, you can go out and if you go to our vietvotehouston.org, you will find out in Vietnamese language which location that you can vote. And also, if you want to understand, okay, what's on the ballot and who's standing for which issues, again, we are nonpartisan, so we just refer to another nonpartisan voters guide by the League of Women's Voters of Houston. And the weird thing is that they also have a Vietnamese translated voters guide online for us to refer to. So go online, vietvotehouston.org. Sign up with us. Sign up and volunteer with us in one of these upcoming events. We will have continuous events. We will participate in different community activities, health fairs, like the Thu Yêu Thương Festival at La Vang Church, or we will also attend, create an event called Boba Ballot to be happen during the last weekend before for early voting. So lots and lots of information. And also we have an exciting opportunity for those of you who want to have some, gain some money by earning $20 an hour if you go register and canvassing with us. So each person who canvass with us, you will be paid for $20 an hour. This would be an excellent opportunity for those of you who want to save some extra cash. Okay, so lots and lots of activities. So please join us by again checking our website often and contact our phone number 281-933-8118, and also email vietvotehouston@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you. How about Ms. Tunley? Maybe you can share a little bit why it's so important that we all get out there to show up and vote.
A lot of time we tend to put the voting to a side because okay, if I don't show up to vote, it's just one vote. That's not really true. The reason for that, because collective, every single one vote that you think you don't need to show up, that will be a collective of all the voices that we can create and we can help to support the community. Saying that, everybody already had that thing. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't have to vote. Taking time out of my schedule, all that excuses will not help and set the tone and also the vision and the future for our family, our neighbor, our community. One of the reasons why we at VCSA or ICBN with the Viet Vote Houston try to encourage the younger community, the student, the college and young professional out to vote, because they all want to step up. They want to do something to change. They want to create a better school, better environment, better neighborhood, better society in general. If you don't step up to cast your vote and have your voice heard, nothing gonna happen. Very simple example. This is not about stepping up only or voting directly, but just like from the Linden camp from BCSA, a younger group of the Kimber came out and request BCSA to host the Viet Cultural Fest. You can see they are from 18, 19, and 20, asking to take on a project of $100,000 to $200,000. If they don't step up, VCSA would not have the Viet Cultural Fest for the whole community right now. So if you want to change, you want to make impact, and you want to carry your dream, step up, go to the poll, cast your vote, and understand the system. And share that with your family, your friends, by stepping up, showing up, and sharing the information. That's helped to encourage everybody, because the positive energy will spread faster and motivate more people to show up to vote.
Awesome. Thank you so much, for sure. I mean, it's one thing to want change, but it's another thing to go and make the change happen yourself, right? Now, Julie and Kevin, if you guys were to meet a young person who is not very enthusiastic about voting, what would you say to encourage them to show up and vote?
Yes, of course. Actually, one of my biggest motivators is that I like to tell myself that when people don't show up to vote, it means that decisions are made by a less representative group of people, right? So this can lead to election results that don't reflect the interests of the broader population. And personally, for me, my Vietnamese American population means a lot to me. And also, especially with our younger generation emerging into the voting age, this time is most crucial to get them to exercise their civic duty. Thus, I would say to the curious voter, take about 10 or 20 minutes of your day. Even bring your friends and show up to the polls and vote. Maybe even grab a boba after to celebrate this grand accomplishment. Others might say it's boring to vote, but maybe making it a fun activity that can include those you care around you will make voting something to look forward to during every election season.
Thank you. Very creative. Yes, for sure. Make it fun as well too. How about you, Kevin?
Well, bouncing off Julie, the way I see voting is that voting is not just our right; it's our moral responsibility as a citizen of the United States, or anywhere to be precise. Voting is the only power we have to affect the futures, to make things better or worse for our country, for our fellow citizens as well. So with this power, it comes with great responsibility, and we really need to use it, and we need to use it wisely. I understand that sometimes the choices that we're given aren't always easy, but if we don't vote, it can only get worse, and that's on you. As a Vietnamese, my father didn't risk his life and leave his family behind just for me to waste my privilege of being free in this country and not use my civil responsibility to vote. Democracy only works if we allow it to work.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And
well, thank
I
you.
think that
So,
I think like I just want to add a little bit when what Kevin said really gave me goosebumps. The Yes game, we have a theme called Freedom is Not Free. So each of us enjoy the freedom that we have. We have the obligation to truly practice our duty as a citizen because freedom is not free. Thousands and millions of people have died in searching for freedom, and thousands and millions of people have died to protect the freedom that we currently experience. So please show up at the poll with us. We have a theme called Stroll to the Poll with Viet Vote Houston. So please join us in our upcoming events and join us with text banking, phone banking, volunteering, anything that you like. Just contact us and we would love to have you.
well, thank you, everybody. Thank you to all of our four guest speakers that are here to share. And ladies and gentlemen, as you're watching live, if you have any question or comment, please enter it in the comment field. If you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, let us know. Do you guys have any questions? And all of our panel speakers here would be more than happy to answer. I can read some of the comments. Here we have Anthony. So many talented people working on this panel, doing great work in the community. Awesome. Anyone have any questions? Once again, if you don't have any questions right now, you know where to contact. Okay, so you can always email vietvotehouston@gmail.com. You can reach out to a Facebook page as well, and someone will be able to answer your questions. So on behalf of the Viet Vote Houston campaign, we sincerely thank you for joining us to officially kick off the Viet Vote Houston campaign. In the upcoming months, we hope that once again, you guys will sign up to volunteer with us, participate in the community outreach events, as Dr. Nlan mentioned, text banking, phone banking, and canvassing. And before we say goodbye to everyone, does anyone else on our panels want to say anything?
Go vote. That's my message.
Take your family, take your neighbor, take everybody to go vote. Without your voice, we could not do anything.
Awesome. Yes. Go vote, guys. And thank you so much for being here with us. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.